And I hope you must have started making the notes related to departmental final account. Yes or no? We realize that being an entrepreneur or being a businessman, it's very important to know what is happening in different departments, whether one particular department is making profit or it is incurring loss. So it is very important for us to get to know what is the final outcome of those departments, and accordingly, we can take the strategic decisions whether to continue with that department or to take certain corrective measures to that particular department, or or to close down that particular department. And I've given you the examples also. You must have seen in most of the departmental store nowadays, they don't keep medicine as their department, because if it is medical, they know in India, the people prefer to get it from medical stores rather than going to departmental stores. Till now, it is the trend. We don't know what is going to be happen in future, but if you go abroad, even in medicine, all products they are there in the departmental store, and few departmental store has few medical products also, medicinal products also. So this is how, and I have given you the example that how the expenses to be segregated in different departments. Some purchase related expenses will be in purchase ratio, sales related expenses in sales ratio. That's why since last chapter only I have asked you to do the segregation of, expenses, which are sales expense, which are administrative expense, so on and so forth. So it's very, very important that all of us, we should know how that segregation should take place, and accordingly, we should get to know whether that particular department is making profit or it is incurring losses, etc., etc. I have asked you to write down all the theories which is there in the book. Okay. Of course, the number of employees ratio, sales ratio, everything is explained very nicely in the book. So you should write in your assignment book. After teaching, I'm definitely going to take your assignment book. I have asked you to know the logic regarding general profit and loss account. Even though it is different department, ultimately it belongs to single owner. So finally, owner, when they will make the balance sheet, of course, the trading P&L could be in columnar form, but balance sheet cannot be in columnar form, because for that businessman, all the departments, assets and liabilities is their own assets and liabilities. So from there we need to, sometime we need to go to general profit and loss, and finally from general profit and loss we will transfer to balance sheet, which will tally how our balance sheet of the previous chapter was telling, similarly here also. So let us start with the examples today. We will take it up illustration 1. So again, I will read out. You have to, tell me where these items to be reflected, as we did the practice in your manufacturing account. याद है ना? मैं बोला करता था और आप बोलते थे कि manufacturing debit है, credit है, and accordingly we used to transfer them into the respective ledger account or in balance sheet statement. The same way you have to tell me whether it will be trading or P&L or balance sheet, and subsequently in what particular ratio it should be divided. What should be the ratio which we need to consider for segregating those expenses. So what we need to do? First and foremost, we need to read out all the adjustments. That's very important. That's something unique which we were not doing earlier. So पहले हम लोग adjustment read कर लेंगे, because segregating those expenses are also very important. Ratios are also very important. So they are asking us to prepare a departmental account for ABC. Of course, there are 3 departments. Okay. Mention above after taking into the consideration following information. Radio and gramophone sold at showroom. याद रखना, right? Showroom. And spare parts are sold at workshop. So there could be something showroom and workshop. उससे related अपने को सारा चीज सेग्रीगेट करना बहुत जरूरी है। ओके, सैलरी एंड वेजेस कंप्राइजेस एज फॉलोज, 3/4 for the workshop and 3/4 for the showroom and 1/4 of the workshop. तो वापस जब भी शोरूम का आएगा उसका भी सेग्रीगेशन बिटवीन रेडियो एंड ग्रामोफोन करना पड़ेगा आपको, because in showroom we have radio and gramophone selling, whereas spare parts we are selling at workshop. It is decided to allocate the showroom salaries and wages in the ratio of 1:2 between department A and B. तो दिया हुआ है कैसे कैसे आपको रेशियो सेग्रीगेट करना है। तो पहले शोरूम एंड वर्कशॉप का रेशियो है 3:1, बाद में इसका रेशियो है 1:2, याद रखना आप, दैट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर सैलरी एंड वेजेस। नेक्स्ट, द वर्कशॉप रेंट इज 5,000 पर मंथ, तो वर्कशॉप का रेंट 5,000 है, बट द शोरूम रेंट इज डिवाइडेड इक्वली बिटवीन ए एंड बी। उसके बाद जो रेंट बचेगा वो शोरूम में डिवाइड होगा बिटवीन ए एंड बी। तो रेंट का जो भी है कॉस्ट उसमें से 500 इंटू 12 मंथ वो चला जाएगा सी को, और बाकी जो रेंट बचेगा दैट विल बी डिवाइडेड इनटू ए एंड बी एंड दैट रेशियो विल बी 1:1। क्लियर है? Sundry expenses are to be allocated on the basis of turnover. Turnover means what? Turnover means what? Sales ratio. ये तो लिख के रखो। Turnover means what? Sales. तो sundry expenses को कौन से रेशियो पे लेना है? सेल्स रेशियो पे लेना है, याद रखना। तो they have given the adjustment regarding rent, how to be allocated. They have given adjustment regarding salary and wages, how to be allocated, and even the sundry expenses, how to be allocated. That's very important in departmental final account. कि आपको ratios क्या apply करना है वो आना बहुत जरूरी है। But tell me, purchases where to be reflected? Purchases of A, B and C कहाँ जाएगा? Am I audible to you all?
Sir, trading account.
Yes, तो trading account में जाएगा, debit side. Salary and wages,
P&L debit.
P&L debit.
Profit and loss account.
अगर wages and salary रहता तो
Trading account
Trading.
debit.
okay. Rent,
Trading
rent,
P&L debit.
P&L debit.
sundry expenses,
P&L debit.
profit we will get our own profit for all departments separately. Sales,
Trading credit.
okay. Stock on 31st March. 31st March is year ending. That means there were no opening stock, or they must have started business now. That's why there is no opening stock. There were no last year's ka closing. It needs to be carried forward for current year's opening. Opening is not there. Closing stock where need to be reflected?
Trading account credit side.
Trading account credit side. Chalo. Now let us start doing this question. Make your format. This is illustration 1, page
Sir.
number 191. Yes. Make a format departmental trading profit and loss account for the year ending.
Sundry.
दिख रहा है आप लोगों को?
Yes, sir.
बनाओ। We are dealing with this question. Six to 7 lines का ABC debit credit Trading P&L together we are making. Even in last topic also we have combined both of them. Yes or no? If required, you can use both the pages. Left hand side for debit side and right hand side for credit side of your departmental trading P&L account. And one extra column you need to make it between specifying the ratios, in which ratio you have allocated the expenses.
सर बैलेंस शीट का नहीं बनाना था?
जिसका डिटेल ही नहीं दिया तो कैसे बनेगा?
अच्छा अच्छा
Do we have anything related to assets, liabilities? Then balance sheet कैसे बनेगा? That means this particular departmental store is not following which concept of accounting? कौन सा कंसेप्ट फॉलो नहीं कर रहा है? गोइंग कंसर्न कंसेप्ट. They know in future they will not be there. जितना आया प्रॉफिट लॉस डिवाइड कर लो. Done. Format is over.
yes yes sir.
We'll start with purchases. For all three departments it is given. Directly we are going to write in their column. There is no problem. For A, 1,40,000. For B, so trading debit, we are going to write purchases. And all three columns, three amount. For A, how much it is? 1,40,000. For B, 90,600. And for C, 64,400. 1,40,000, 90,600, 64,600. Clear है? Next. Salaries and wages. क्या एडजस्टमेंट दिया था? बोलते हैं सैलरी एंड वेजेस फॉर वर्कशॉप 3:4 एंड देन 1:2. तो पहले 3:4 में डिवाइड करेंगे. कितना है? 3:1. 48,000 डिवाइड बाय 4 है ना? 3:1 क्या होगा? 48,000 डिवाइड बाय 4 कितना आएगा बताओ?
12,000.
So 12,000 for C. Yes or no? हाँ या ना?
Yes.
ऐसा ही है ना, वर्कशॉप का सी में चला गया। अब जो बचा, व्हाट इज लेफ्ट, 24,000, so 36,000, 36,000 need to be divided into 1:2। 1:2 कैसे आएगा? 36 का डिवाइड बाय 3 करो। 36 डिवाइड बाय 3,
12,000.
12,000। ए को आ गया, बी को कितना मिलेगा? तो मल्टीप्लाई बाय 2।
24,000.
समझ में आ रहा है? दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, हाउ यू आर सेग्रीगेटिंग दोज एक्सपेंसेस।
सर फिर से बताना।
The total salary and wages was 48,000। अब ये 48,000 को बोल रहा है to be divided first in this ratio। What ratio? 3:1 ratio। अभी 3 किस में जाएगा? A and B में। 1 किस में जाएगा? C में जाएगा। Because this is workshop and these are showroom। Okay? So 3:1 means divide by 4। 48 डिवाइड बाय 4, 12,000 सी को दे दिया। वर्कशॉप का जो भी सैलरी था वो मैंने सी को दे दिया। अब बोलता है शोरूम में कैसे एलोकेट करना है। शोरूम में बिटवीन ए एंड बी बोलता है 1:2 का रेशियो होना चाहिए। तो शोरूम के लिए बचता है 36,000, उसको 1:2 में डिवाइड किया वापस मैंने, तो 1:2 में डिवाइड बाय 3, तो 12,000 ए को मिल गया एंड 24,000 बी को मिल गया। क्लियर? किसी को कोई डाउट?
यस सर।
नेक्स्ट, यही एक चीज इसमें डिपार्टमेंटल में इंपॉर्टेंट है, हाउ यू आर सेग्रीगेटिंग दोज एक्सपेंसेस। रेंट 10,800, रेंट के लिए क्या बोल रहा है? फॉर रेंट 500 पर मंथ, वर्कशॉप के लिए अलग कर दो। 500 कितना आ जाएगा देखो?
6,000.
500 इंटू 12 कितना आता है?
6,000.
6,000.
So in the question it said this question is for 6 months.
Okay, so it is for 6 months only, not 12। So 500 into 6 कितना आएगा?
3,000.
तो 3,000 किसमें चला जाएगा? शोरूम, वर्कशॉप, मतलब सी का। व्हाट इज द टोटल रेंट? 10,800 माइनस 3,000 करोगे, व्हाट इज लेफ्ट आउट? 7,800। 7,800 को कौन से रेशियो में डिवाइड करना है? इक्वली डिवाइड करना है, 1:1। 7,800 equally
3,900.
10,000। जो भी बचेगा दैट विल बी डिवाइडेड इनटू 1:1। में डिवाइड कितना आया बताओ?
3,900.
सही है? क्लियर है यहाँ तक
Yes,
सबको?
sir.
गो टू नेक्स्ट, सन्ड्री एक्सपेंस 11,000। They are saying sundry expenses should be in turnover ratio। turnover ratio म्हणजे सेल्स रेशियो। sundry expense को किससे देना है? सेल्स रेशियो पे लेना है। सेल्स रेशियो क्या है आपका? चलिए सेल्स लिखना पड़ेगा। सेल्स कितना है आपका बताओ? गिवन 1,50,000, 1,25,000। ठीक है, तो राइट द सेल्स फर्स्ट। तो रेशियो क्या होगा 25 into 4 into 6, so 6:4:1, am I right? सेल्स रेशियो क्या है
6:4:1.
6:4:1, डिवाइड करो, डिवाइड करो 11,000 को इस रेशियो में डिवाइड करो, क्या आएगा 6:4:1, 6,000, 4,000, 1,000, सही है? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I hope now you understood the importance of ratio column. समझ में आ रहा है क्यों मैंने रेशियो कॉलम बनाया था? This is base of all working. And why we have kept mathematics in semester 1? Understood, dear students, or not? अब तो तुम
Yes,
लोग
sir.
अब तो तुम लोग
Yes, sir.
इवन वीडियोस ऑफ करके बैठने में लगे हो. Next, there were quite a few good students. We have decided next semester I am not going to teach A division. I am going to teach other division. Because student is not liking or not, happy with my teaching. तो मैं बोला चलो ठीक है दूसरे बच्चे को
Sir,
अपना
we are
teaching.
happy with your teaching.
Stop, closing stop. तो बच्चे लोग दिखते ही नहीं मेरे को. One way traffic रहता है. Closing stop. कितना है बताओ? That's given 60,100, 20,300, 44,600. So let us put. Now get me whether there is a profit or loss. Solve करके मुझे बताओ. Which department is making profit? Which department is incurring losses?
Department A is making a profit of 47,500.
Department B and C.
C is making loss of 11,000.
So we got answers like this. Others just verify. A का कितना प्रॉफिट बताया था बेटा?
47,500.
टोटल बता दो so that they can verify. Total is 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 10,100. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Sir, B is making loss.
सी का टोटल कितना आया? ऐश्वर्या ने बताया था
सर B का टोटल है
C
1,22,500.
C का टोटल है 80,600.
सी का टोटल है 80,000.
600.
गलत जवाब.
80,400.
सही जवाब. ये आंसर गड़बड़ है मेरे को लगता है.
So C is making a loss of 10,800.
10,800. Okay.
सर इधर बाय नेट लॉस आएगा ना?
हाँ वो खाली 2 लिखा गया. क्या हो गया? कितना है? बी का लॉस
सर 1,200. टोटल है 1,22,500.
लॉस कितना है?
2,200.
2,200.
बराबर है. So it might be possible that one department will be making overall there is a profit. But until unless you make the departmental account, you will not be able to understand that other two department is making loss. And those corrective measures is not feasible and possible. I hope you understood now the importance of departmental planning. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
समझा क्यों बनाया जाता है? Okay. We have little time, but we will be having discussion of next question as well. Next question is question number 3, page number 194. अब basic question आप लोग solve करना चालू कर देना आज से. Don't waste much of time in this problem because it is same what we have learned earlier. Only what is new? How to segregate the expenses. वो एक नया चीज है. कौन सा रेशियो लेंगे, कैसे डिवाइड करेंगे, वो सारे डिटेल्स दिए रहेंगे. अकॉर्डिंगली यू कैन टेक अ कॉल एंड सब डिवाइड दैट. So big bazaar departmental store wishes to ascertain approximate net profit. Grocery, dry fruits, groceries department separately for the year ended 31st March 2013. Okay. So 31st March means entire year. Now we will not take 6 months. We are going to take for 12 months. Okay. Stock on 31st March 2013 were not taken. नहीं लिया. Oh my God, this is an adjustment. However, adequate system of accounting results in a normal rate of gross profit. Normal gross profit is given. How much? 40% in groceries, 30% in dry fruits, and 20% in fruit. Indirect expense is charged in different departments given in the departmental turnover ratio. Again, turnover म्हणजे जो भी indirect expenses रहेगा will be charged in sales ratio. जो indirect से है will be charged in sales ratio. Stock is given again for 3 departments. Okay. Purchase is given, sales is given, direct expense is given. Only total indirect expenses, okay, were 4,20,000. Okay, and that was on the total turnover. Okay, so if entire turnover लेंगे तो it is going to come 4,20,000 of 84,000. So how much percentage it is? 420 divided by 84. How much it will come?
Five percent.
So 5% of
5%.
sales we need to consider. Indirect expenses need to consider 5% on sales. ठीक है? This working note we need to prepare. तो sales आएगा उसका 5% निकालेंगे. I hope you are going to make this with your own 4-5 lines का again. Departmental store in columnar form. फिर से 5% of sales. जो भी sales रहेगा उसका 5% निकाल लेंगे. आ जाएगा direct expense. Direct expense दिया हुआ है. Every other details are given. Okay. So kindly do this format, and now this meeting is getting over. So again rejoin with the same login ID and password. Am I right? क्या करना है आपको? I'll try to finish this chapter in this week only. We will not prolong this chapter for next week. And next week हम लोग higher purchase सीखेंगे. But ultimately it's final account only. Yes.
Yes.
So all of you please rejoin once this meeting gets over, and then we will take it up this question.